Millz Young here, part of Pick Dawgz, and it's a wonderful Tuesday. And what are we doing? We're shopping. We're shopping for player props. That's what we do here at Pick Dawgz. I'm going to be looking at all the NBA games that's going on today. And then I'm going to be looking at the Sports Chat Plays betting tools props, and I'm see if they're with me or against me. If they're with me, the Sports Shop Plays betting tools, they're either showing us that we're hitting our bets at a 60% clip, 80% clip, all the way up to 100% clip. And if they're against us, hey man, they're just against us. I know a lot of you guys are betting on some good bets out there. So let us know, man. What are you guys betting on today, man? What's your guys' best bet in the comments below? You guys got a 2-team parlay? What's your best player prop to get on top? After you're done watching this video, head over to the Sports Chat Plays betting tools, put together your best player prop or your best team, and let me know what they're hitting at. A 60% clip, 40% clip. You know the rest. Let's go ahead and get it started. All right, today I'm going to be looking at the Philadelphia 76ers, the first game of the day. They're taking on the New York Knicks. You guys know the story already. Breaking news. No Embiid. Okay, yeah, it's not breaking news. That's just what we do here. But look, I'm taking Kelly Oubre. I'm taking over 16.5 points. He's been hitting this prop at a 100% clip. 5 out of his last 5 times he's been able to go over this. Now, you know how it is already with the Knicks, man. They've been banged up, bruised. With the Jalen Brunson banged up and, everybody else that's kind of just filling in the roles. Josh Hart's over there putting up numbers on rebounds, but besides that, man, defensively, they're not the same Knicks team that they were earlier on in the year. I think Kelly Oubre should be able to go over 16.5 points. Tyrese Maxey can't do it all by himself every single game, so we're taking Kelly Oubre over 16.5 points, hitting at 100% clip. Player prop number 2, I'm going to be looking at the Milwaukee Bucks taking on my team, the Sacramento Kings. And what are we doing in this one? We're going to be looking at Dame Lillard. What are you taking him over? I'm taking him over 25 points. What's the percentage? It's hitting at a 60% clip. 60% clip. That adds up to 3 out of his last 5 times. If you played this prop, you came out on top. Now, look, man. De'Aaron Fox on defense. Davion Mitchell, the guy that we drafted at defense. Hoarder at defense. Malik Monk you get the point, man. Our guards are up front are atrocious. I see Dame Lillard having a monstrous game in this game. Take him over 25 points, hitting at a 60% clip. Player prop number 3, same game, same team. I'm taking Giannis Antetokounmpo over 31 points. He's hitting this prop at a 60% clip, man. And look, when you're playing against the Sacramento Kings, you can literally do what you want. If you want to jump from the free throw and get to the rim, you can do it against the Kings. You want to stand out on the 3-point line and camp out there and pass it into the guy and look, you can do what you want. Anything, man. So that's why we're going to be taking Giannis in that point prop, okay? And I'm doubling up. I'm taking him over 11.5 rebounds, man. We don't have that defensive presence or offensive presence or rebounders that's out there doing it. The only guy that gets rebounds for us is one player now, Sabonis. Besides that, we don't have another guy that's averaging 5 rebounds on the team. So go ahead and take Giannis Antetokounmpo over his rebound prop too. All right, next game that I like. I'm looking at the Los Angeles Clippers. They're taking on the Minnesota Timberwolves. I'm taking Kawhi Leonard over 25 points. He's been hitting this prop at a 60% clip. 3 out of his last 5 times, if you played this prop, you came out on top. Now look, the reason why I like this matchup. So earlier on in the year, Anthony Edwards was going at Kawhi Leonard on the free throw line saying it's old players versus the young players, and the young players gonna win. Man, I ain't never seen Kawhi Leonard, man, but he started yelling some stuff out after that and saying, oh heck no, man. So I think this is a little in-game animosity. Whenever they play against each other, Kawhi Leonard's always gonna show him or try to show him, look bro, your time's gonna come, but right now, man, he's trying to put up numbers against them, being the best fundamentalist player out there since Tim Duncan. That's Kawhi Leonard. But in this one, heck no. I like me some Anthony Edwards a lot, but we're not here to talk about that. I'm taking Kawhi Leonard over 25 points, hitting at a 60% clip, okay? And on top of it, the Paul George still is not acclimated to the offense like he was earlier on. James Harden doesn't really want to score, just wants to pass the ball. You only got one guy on the Clippers who really wants to score the ball, and that's Kawhi Leonard. Take him over 25 points. Next player prop that I like, I'm looking at the Sacramento Kings, big guy. I'm looking at Sabonis. I'm taking him over 20 points, hitting at a 60% clip. I'm taking him over 14 rebounds, hitting at a 60% clip. Do the numbers, do the math. 3 out of his last 5 times if he played this prop, he came out on top. He's been one of the more consistent players in the year ever since he got traded to the Sacramento Kings. And he's been going over these point props, putting up double-doubles, triple-doubles, and everything. Next player prop that I like, I'm looking at the Houston Rockets. I'm looking at Fred VanVleet. I'm taking him over 7.5 assists, hitting at 100% clip. 5 out of his last 5 times if he played this prop, he came out on top. He's taking on the San Antonio Spurs. San Antonio Spurs is playing on a back-to-back. Shout out to Wemby for coming through for us yesterday and cashing. All right, last player prop that I like in the NBA. I'm looking at the Washington Wizards. I'm looking at Kyle Kuzma over 24 points, hitting at an 80% clip, okay? Now, when it comes down to it, he's taking on what? The Memphis Grizzlies? The Memphis G Hustle, whatever they are, man. And they're gonna let Kyle Kuzma do whatever he wants with the Washington Wizards. They're just happy that he stayed there and didn't demand for a trade. And with Jordan Poole kind of being in and out the starting rotation, and just falling in and out the chemistry with the team, I really look for Kyle Kuzma to have a strong into the season to try to get some more acclimates that he can get in his contract to where, if you score this amount of points or something like that. But hey, take Kyle Kuzma over 24 points, hitting at an 80% clip. My last player prop that I like, I'm going to be looking at the NHL hockey slate. Now look, folks, there's a guy who plays on the Chicago Blackhawks named Connor Bedard. He's pretty good. He's taking on the Anaheim Ducks. I'm taking Connor Bedard over 3.5 shots on goal. All right. All right, it's time for the recap time. We're taking Kelly Oubre over 16 points, Lillard over 25, Giannis over 31, Giannis over 11.5 rebounds, Kawhi Leonard over 25, Sabonis over 20 points, Sabonis over 14 rebounds, VanVleet over 7.5 assists, Kuzma over 24 points, Connor Bedard over 3.5 shots on goal. Millz Young here, part of Pick Dawgz. If you can't roll with the Pick Dawgz, stay on the porch because we prop shopping.